about.
Not much about.
No,
We're
we're just straight in.
with
That's
your
it.
massive head.
With my massive head, yeah.
The size of his head. Look at that.
One take and we're off.
One
Are
take
you ready?
right up. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is a bit of
Start again.
bleed in this place. No, you're a knobhead. There's a bit of a nosebleed behind because we have got a working kitchen behind us. Welcome to, and I've got a new name for this, welcome to Digging Deep with Doug. And today's episode, we have the fantastic Jon Wagstaffe.
Hello.
Yes, so, do you know what this is all about, John?
I've seen the previous videos, Doug.
Yeah, you watched them?
I've watched a few of them. Yeah, they're all right.
Oh, I like that, I like that.
This one ain't going to be as long.
No, well,
We're going to go for...
It's 15 minutes of quick
15
fire
minutes,
questions,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's going to be the same as
It's
the
gonna
others.
be the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are in one of the most random places that I've gigged in, and this is the thing about this job. I go to some right crazy ass places, and I'm just going to spin this round to show you, right? This place is called Smoky Joe's, and where are we? Cheltenham?
Cheltenham.
And you're from Tewkesbury, aren't you?
Tewkesbury,
Which is up the road,
3 miles
so
away.
have a little look at this, look. Right, next to us here, we've got like half a mini, a quarter of a mini, and that's actually a music centre. Over there is the sign for the comedy that we're at, that is the Comedy Huddle. And over here they've got a load of arcade games. And in, yeah, it's wicked, isn't it?
I've been here with my family. It's basically a 50s diner.
Yeah, in
amazing.
the other side, it's a 50s diner, and like, I've put the pictures up as well, so go and have a little look at them. But honestly, this place is absolutely fantastic. But before we get into it, like I've just said, we've got Jon Wagstaffe here. A few things about John. He's a mad fisherman.
I've been today.
Have you been fishing?
I've been today.
Yeah. What's your main kind of fishing? What do
I
you
like coarse fishing. So today I fished for roach, tench, rudd. I caught nothing.
Nothing.
No, and then I went to a garden centre and spent 80 quid on plants.
Right.
Because that is where I'm at with my life at the moment.
How old are you now, John?
40.
You're 40. Yeah. So you're getting to that age now where you're going to be tucking your knackers into your socks.
Comfortable shoes, bit of gardening, bit of fishing. And straight after this, I'm going to go to bed. No more drugs anymore, Doug.
Really?
No more.
Oh well, I'm going home and getting on the side.
I know you
No,
will.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
fine, yeah.
I'm not. I'm here to
That will be Digging Deep with Doug in the kitchen at 4 a.m. starting a business, as we've all done.
Yeah, in the kitchen with my imaginary friends. Right, anyway, so
Look at that, he's got a new bucket.
I bought a new bucket, yeah, especially for this. Look, and I can do that with a
I
handle.
could use that for fishing. He's dropped them everywhere.
I've dropped them everywhere.
You just pick them up.
Just throw them back in.
See, one take.
Yeah, it is
Fine,
one
though.
take.
If someone finds one of these on the floor,
It's like, what is your favourite
they're in.
testicle? Right, okay, so there you go. We've just shook them
See,
up.
that is how real it
We've
is.
shook them up, and the time is 2:49, 2:50. Going to give it another 5 seconds from now, and then we're going to start. You all right with that? 4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Digging Deep with Doug. Here we go. First question is, what is your spirit animal?
my spirit animal would be a pike.
A pike. Oh, because you're a fisherman.
Yeah, because I'm a fisherman.
Are they your favourite fish?
They
or-
are my favourite fish, yeah. Like I said a minute ago, I go coarse fishing. But I go coarse fishing in the spring and summer months, you see, and I pike and zander fish in the winter months. So I'm very ethical, because basically the pike feed aggressively, and if you do it in the summer and the spring, they swallow the lures and the bait too far down, and you basically swallow it all the way down, you can't get the hooks out, and then the pike will go belly up and it will die.
Fucking hell, that was
See,
in
you
depth.
learned, didn't you? You're learning.
This is
Not laughing, learning.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
But that's
what
what
it's
I'd be.
all
A
about.
pike, they're solitary and they just come into action when they need to, and they go back to being on their own. Like me, with
Do you
comedy,
think that-
just
do
can't
you-
be fucked most of the time.
No, well,
Get
you
on
quit
with it.
for a while, didn't you?
I did.
But let's not talk about
No,
that because we've got
let's not,
15
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
But would you say that the pike are the honey badgers of the water?
I think they are, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The
And
badass
they're
motherfuckers,
scary,
aren't they?
They are scary.
Honey badgers don't. If I was going to have a tattoo,
You get a honey badger.
yeah,
where
of an
would you-
animal,
Where would you have it?
probably on my. I don't know. On my
Face.
arse. Yeah, on my
Just
face.
a honey badger's face.
Straight across
Like
my
a painted face, like a, yeah. What would your spirit animal be? Just quickly, I know it's your
Spirit animal, probably an elephant.
Okay.
I just love elephants. I think they're
That's
just
a
lovely
great
creatures.
reason.
Or a honey badger.
A honey badger.
Because like when I found out about them, I researched them, and they are badass motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, normal badgers are quite badass.
They are, but you put like 10 normal badgers against a honey badger, the honey badger's walking out the room. Sorry.
And yeah, it sounds like a
They
wrestling
fuck up
name.
lions,
That's
man.
a good wrestling name as well, the honey badger.
Yeah, do you reckon? Yeah. The honey badger!
Weighing in at 450 pounds from parts unknown.
Well, you know, that's one question and it's took nearly 2 minutes. Mint. I like that. Right, next one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, next question is goggles on. Do you take the small shower gels from hotels?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never use them. They accumulate at my house.
I normally take my own shower gel and then
Yeah,
nick
and then take
theirs.
that anyway. You have to get something back, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
I take the little milks.
Do you?
I
Like,
take
you have the little milks?
Everything.
I fucking
They're
hell.
good for camping.
Yeah, well, I like the Biscoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do you
like
remember, like they've been around forever, but now everyone's gone mad on Biscoff.
Mental. I've just seen
Biscoff flavour.
I've
It
just
used
seen
to be all Oreo flavour. Everything was Oreo.
Yeah.
And that's all Biscoff.
Tez Ilias did a bit about this.
Did he?
Yeah, mate, it's fucking gold. Because when he mentioned it on stage, I was like, do you know what? He's right.
He's right.
I've just seen a Tesco round the corner that I've got Biscoff dairy milk chocolate.
Yeah.
And I had to tell myself, no, Doug, your tits are too big, stay away.
Biscuits.
Do you reckon I should do it?
Do it. Do it.
All right, I'm going
We'll
to...
go choose.
You go to... Oh, I don't share, mate. I don't share chocolate.
I'll see how you get on.
Okay, next question. Here we go. If an alien just landed and you were the first contact, what would you show them?
I would show them my iPhone
Why?
because it'd probably be in my hand.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of these people who has their phone too much. I don't know. You could show them your whole life, couldn't you? I'd show them an iPhone.
An alien has just made it here with the technology
Or would you
they've
show
got.
your nipples or something?
Well, I wouldn't show them a fucking iPhone. They've got more technology than a phone. I bet they've got
They might not
retina
have.
scanners.
They've probably already seen everything then, yeah.
Well, they've been watching
What would
us
you
for
show them
years.
then, like love or empathy?
I'd
An
probably
emotion?
show them the swollen thumb.
What's that?
The swollen thumb is where you pull your todger out, yeah, and you go, oh, just bang me thumb with an hammer, and you put your hand like that, and instead of your thumb, it's your...
She willing?
Yeah.
That's way more technologically
Yeah,
advanced than an
because they'd be
iPhone,
like,
isn't it?
whoa.
They'd be like, wow, look. man, penis man.
Right, next question.
Okay,
Next question. Okay, so here we go. Next question is... I'm going to have to think about that, because like, the swollen thumb probably ain't the best thing
Not
to show an
really. I
alien,
don't
is
think
it?
no. They would kill you straight off.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, they'd be like, he's trying to bum me.
How do you know they wouldn't pop off to their islands going... Their
Yeah,
island?
they have islands, yeah. they all live on the Isle of Man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Who's the most interesting person you've ever met? It can be famous, it can be normal, just someone that's really interested you.
I've ever met. I get quite bored of people, really. Like, interesting.
Someone that's made you think, he's interesting.
No comedian.
No comedian.
No comedian. No comedian. I think we're all just boring.
Nah, man, I think there are some really interesting, quirky characters. In fact, I'm gigging with one tomorrow. I mean, I love you, John. I love you
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
like your quirkiness. You're just like, you're random as a box of frogs. Some of you might remember him from our Bedworth gig as well. He come and did our Bedworth gig. But before I started comedy, there was a few comedians I used to watch, like some that were my style that I thought I was going to get into, like Sean Collins and I can't remember who's the Canadian guy. Not the Canadian guy, the American, the Australian guy. There's an Australian guy anyway. But tomorrow I'm gigging with a guy who I fucking love. Because I came across him when he did a thing about mushrooms.
Okay.
Fucking hell, Craig Campbell.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad as a box of frogs, and I'm emceeing tomorrow. I'm getting to introduce him onto stage.
Are you going to do this with him?
I doubt if he'll go for it. If he wanted to, I mean, I'm going to
Put
do
a
one with
shout
Sean
out now.
Collins. Craig, he's
So
not.
he's the most person who's made me think, oh, he's nice.
Well, the most interesting, the most nice person. What? I'm going to go comedy. What in comedy? Nina Benjamin.
Yeah, but if I had to do comedy, I'd probably go Nick Page because there's a lot about gardening
Yeah, well, there you go.
and art and agricultural machinery.
Yeah, oh, you're
Stuff
like
like
a
that.
farmyard
Yeah, I
kid,
like that
aren't you?
stuff.
You've got
Like,
the
that's
accent of
interesting.
Wara and
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Like, make
Oh,
your
you got a
own
brand
quiche
new
and stuff like
combine
that,
harvester. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows a lot.
He makes his own quiche.
Yeah, he's very good at cooking.
Really?
Oh, we had polenta at his house one Sunday. It was absolutely divine.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, fucking hell.
really good.
Nick Page.
Big up Nick Page.
Yeah, get me round for dinner, you bastard. Right, okay, next question. So if it was starting at 3 minutes past, it's got to finish at 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got me maths on,
Good,
head
you're
on. Yeah. Do you have a talent most people don't know about?
I'm quite good with a yo-yo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good with a yo-yo?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Were you one of them?
I bought one a couple of months ago for like 60 quid.
You bought a fucking 60 quid yo-yo?
Yeah, well, I thought about getting into kids' comedy. Like, so I was like, what can I do? What kids were like? And I thought yo-yos.
Did you? Can
then
you
I
remember
thought-
the Coca-Cola craze?
Yeah.
Wait, did you do all that?
Yeah. I can do like the sleeping cradle and walk the
Really?
dog around the world. I
Fuck
can do,
off.
like, over the elbow and all
Mate,
that. Yeah.
I need to
over
see
the
this.
waterfall. I'll show you. I'll put some up tomorrow.
I've got another one of these that I'm doing called 15 minutes, where we talk about a subject of your choice. And I don't know until we start talking about it, yeah? And then we go for 15 minutes. But before that, if you're up for it, bring a fucking
I'll
yo-yo.
bring a yo-yo. Next time you get together, I'm yo-yoing.
All right, sound.
Do it.
Right, next question. Oh, we've got guests coming in now, so but not that matters because we've still got hello. So next question: do you believe in anything classed as a conspiracy theory?
No.
None at all.
No. I just think it's a weird way to live.
Oh, do you know what I find with?
Oh, this might happen. A lot of things might be happening. Fucking whatever.
Do you know what, John? Put it there, because for me, right, the way I look at conspiracies is...
It's always nuts as you live as well.
There are conspiracies out there. There are conspiracies, but for me, the world's been here for billions of years. We're here for less than 100. Basically, blink of an eye, we're gone. Enjoy your fucking life.
You know what I saw earlier?
Go on.
Apparently, I saw on Facebook, so it's probably not true. Once in the world's existence, which is obviously millions and billions of years old, they reckon it rained for 11 million years.
How do they know
I
this
don't
shit?
know. I don't know. It was
I mean, I understand how they know the times that, like, that between the Cretaceous,
Maybe there's everything
Jurassic, and all that through the levels of silt and stuff. But how would you know that?
How can they work out it's 11 million years of rain when they can't even work out it's raining on Thursday?
Exactly. Next question, John.
question.
I like that. Right. So, I say I like that.
How's
I
it
like
go on
that.
your phone?
I did it. I don't know.
Yo-yo in.
I've got a better one. Yo-yo. I've got a better one on my leg. I've got a dog bite.
Oh, what kind of dog?
An Alsatian.
Should we see it?
It was my fault as well. I'll show you
what are you
afterwards.
doing? Running away?
I ran onto the
Right, yeah,
garden.
running. Yeah.
I ran onto the garden to get a ball, and it went boom. And you're not going to believe this, John. It took a D-shaped hole out my leg like that.
Deep for Doug.
Yeah, and it's that deep that they couldn't stitch it up, so I just had to leave it open until it healed. I'll show you afterwards.
Put a little bit of gauze on it.
Yeah, mate, I had to go in the bath and rub it to get it off, and wait for about half an hour until I could peel it off. It was fucking horrible, man. Name something stupid you've done on a night out.
Shit myself.
Did you see yourself?
Shit myself. I went home. My ex-wife wasn't in, and I went home and I couldn't find my house keys. And I was there for ages trying to find my house keys, and then I managed to get myself into the shed, fell asleep in the shed and shit myself. But
While
my
you were
shed-
asleep?
Yeah, but my shed keys are on the same keys as my house keys, so I did have my keys, but I just obviously couldn't.
You were
work
that
the lock.
wanker.
I went in the shed and shit myself.
That's one of my favourite answers so far.
Straight away.
I love that. See what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's no time to think about
no
this.
time.
You're going to think about that later and say, why did I tell the
why
word
did I
of
tell-
shit
yeah, but when you don't
myself?
like that, just like, yeah.
Okay, if you could use telepathy to contact everyone on Earth, what would you say?
Just don't be a cunt.
Fucking I am down with that.
That's it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to revert back to Nick Page again, right? Because he told me when I first started comedy, he's like, there's two rules of comedy: be funny, don't be a cunt.
Mate,
I think that's the only rules you need in life.
yeah, of course it is. As far as I'm concerned, right, you've got people that hate different people because, I don't like that person because they're black. I don't like this person because they're
got
Asian.
different views
I don't
to
like,
me,
yeah. I don't like them because they're trans. Just hate twats. And there's twats
we
in
can
every walk of
we
life.
can all agree that no one likes a dickhead.
Yeah.
So can't we all just rise up against them people?
Against the dickheads.
Yeah.
Attack of the dickheads.
Yeah.
I like it. So, we've got 4 minutes left. And people are starting to come in, so we will talk
really
louder.
popular.
But that's all right. No worries. Sold out tonight.
I know, always. Pretty good.
There's some strange names for cannabis strains out there. If you had to name a strain, what would you call it?
I'd call it Woo Woo Waggy.
Woo Woo Waggy. That's a good name.
Yeah.
I actually named a strain years ago.
Yeah, what did you name it?
I called it Fanny Butter.
Fanny Batter?
Yeah. There's a story behind it.
Is there? Go
Yeah,
on.
I used to grow before I had my son, who's now 15. I don't do it anymore. But before I had my son, I used to grow weed. And me and my missus, we'd had a bit of, and she went, "Oh, have you checked on them?" So I went up and checked on them, and they were ready. And I didn't have a name for them, so I rubbed them, and I went, "It's got a weird name, weird smell." So I went down. Yeah, and she went, "You bloody twat! That's been. You just had your fingers in me." Oh, so it's your fanny batter, and that's what I called it.
Oh, the fisting florets.
People got high on my missus fanny batter. It was great. It was great. She probably won't like that question coming out, but don't worry.
One take.
Don't worry, one take. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Ass.
Have you? Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Clean or?
Well, yeah.
Did you just go straight in?
Drunk again.
I slipped once.
Did you?
Yeah, my missus won't let me live it down. And I was like, "That was an accident." She's like, "I'm telling everyone." I said, "You can't tell everyone."
I'm telling the police.
She's told everyone. I've told more. So, yeah, beat ya. Okay, so, beat ya. Okay, sorry about the noise behind, but people are coming in, and that's the whole point of this. You just don't know what's going on. We haven't actually got a green room, we've got a green corner.
We've got arcades.
Yeah, and we've got arcades, yeah. So, if you had to have a tap, what would it be?
I've got one, haven't I?
What you got?
Blue Peter badge.
He's got a blue Peter badge. I've heard this joke. It's actually got you in places, hasn't it?
The West Midlands Safari Park, Blackpool Tower. Free. Genuine.
So if you want to get in places free, get a blue Peter badge on your chest forever.
Yeah.
Do you regret it? Or
No.
No.
I'm just really glad it wasn't a Jim will fix it badge. It was about 2 months before that came out, so it was, it's the lesser two evils.
Okay, next question. What is your biggest phobia?
Cows.
What?
Cows.
Cows?
And the dark.
Mate, you live near
I know,
fields.
I am scared of cows. Do you know how many cows? People get killed by cows every year. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Have you Googled it?
No, I haven't. I probably have, but it's a lot. I'm really scared because they're unpredictable, and when one of them runs at you, you're dead.
Really?
Yeah, mate,
we used to
that
go.
killed me, yeah.
We used to go through cow fields without a care
I
in
think
the
I used to
world.
probably do when I was younger, and I think I might have got chased. So
And
I've
then
locked the memory away, but there's something in the back, and the dark is the dark. Actually, the dark's the one.
The
I'm
dark.
scared of the
You
dark.
have to sleep with the light on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
wet
that's why
flannel.
there's a lot of good things about having kids. There's a lot of bad things about having kids. One of the best things about having kids is the fact that they want to sleep with the landing light on, and I'm like, fucking yes.
Fair enough.
100%.
Fair enough. All right. So we've got time for maybe one more question. Last question. Might get another one in. I don't know yet. What's the strangest thing you've ever seen in someone's house?
It's a little bit strange in anyone's house. Ashes, people's ashes, that's not that weird, is it?
I'll tell you one thing that's happened in someone's house that made me feel really awkward. I was fitting NTL, you remember Sky? And this lady had a toilet in the kitchen with like them bifold doors.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Can I use your toilet?" She went, "Yeah." So I've used the toilet, and it must have stunk that bad because she stood outside the door with the air freshener going. And I was like, "Yeah," while I was in there, and I was like, "Oh no, I've got to walk out of here." Right, do you know what? We've got time for one last question. One last question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could swap lives with someone, who and why?
I'd probably swap lives with my wife for the day.
Would you?
Yeah, just to see, like, you know.
How much of a pain in the arse you are?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
See
I
what
would,
she
yeah.
give her appreciation for what she goes
She's a very
through.
hard-working woman, so I'd like
Yeah?
to just like fully immerse myself in everything she does, and then I can just think, no fucking fair fucks to you. That is hard.
All right, well, fair play to you. Fair play.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right, right.
Or
Well,
a pike.
or a pike, yeah. To see what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then that pike might go, actually, I want to be Jon Wagstaffe.
Yeah, and that's it. One
Get
swap.
into West Midlands Safari Park for a pike. Live there. I'm a pike. So yeah, that's it.
All right, well, John, listen, thank
Cheers,
you very
mate.
much. Is there anything you want to plug?
I've got a gig, my solo show on the 4th of May in Cheltenham. Jon Wagstaffe, look at the council the state of him, and I'm also doing it in Derby on the 8th of May, I believe. 8th of June, sorry, 8th of June.
He's got his diary
I'm
up
in
especially.
Derby, and on the 4th of May, I'm in Cheltenham.
Right, well,
Links
thank you
on
very
my
much
bio.
for this, John.
Let's have a
Sam,
good
John's
gig.
emceeing tonight. I'm opening. Hopefully, it'll be a good gig. It looks like it's going to. The room is now filling up. So, and honestly, if you're ever in Cheltenham, come to Smoky Joe's. This place
Have a
is
milkshake.
mint. Have a milkshake. Right, I think I'm going to have a milkshake. Right, thank you very much, guys. See you later.
See you later.